The brethren are a settled people. Isn't that how we see ourselves? Let's try another image. Brethren as a people of the journey. A journey from being sectarian, rural, and uneducated to the globally conscious, service-minded people of today. A journey into the complexities and challenges of the 21st century. But wherever brethren have gone, we have been wise about money. And that wisdom produced Brethren Benefit Trust, which has joined brethren on this journey. It started 71 years ago with the pension plan to take care of ministers as they face retirement. Today, the plan has almost 5,000 members and assets of more than $353 million. Each member has two accounts, one for the money contributed by the employer, the other for the money contributed by the member. When members reach retirement, they annuitize apart from their employer. They and their spouse begin to receive a lifetime benefit, a payment for every month for the rest of their lives. Byron Miller is 100 years old, and he still receives his monthly payments. He remembers when he came into the plan.
Well, I was trying to think about that, and I'm not sure about the exact year, but I would say about 1960. I went in a little bit later than I should have, but if I would have been able to start sooner, the remuneration would have been greater, of course.
The account accrued from members' contributions can also be annuitized into an annuity payment, or it can remain invested as is, or taken out, or rolled over into another investment. Joe Dietrich, interim executive in the Pacific Southwest District, took his money out and has reconsidered his action.
Looking back, I wished I had kept it in Brethren Benefit Trust. The annuity portion of that just left in and continued to grow. And one of the things I've really has been helpful in terms of the staffing relationship for Brethren Benefit Trust, folks have always been very helpful in answering questions or pursuing information to get a good response back to me in a good time.
For members of Brethren Pension Plan, retirement isn't the end of a journey. Instead, the plan frees members for the interesting road ahead. Suppose there are difficulties or unforeseen circumstances. The Church Workers Assistance Plan is there to help. Churches and districts are directed by annual conference to contribute an amount equal to 1% of the compensation paid to their employees. This enabled the program to distribute almost $124,000 in 2013 to active and retired Church of the Brethren congregational and district employees in need. But it's not just people who are on the path with Brethren Benefit Trust. Churches move forward with Brethren Foundation, the asset management arm of BBT. Founded in 1990, Brethren Foundation serves nearly 200 Church of the Brethren affiliated organizations, managing more than $174 million in assets. The Mountville Church of the Brethren was one of the Foundation's earliest clients. They consolidated their accounts in 1992 and invested the money in Brethren Foundation. In 2011, their foresight paid off when the funds enabled them to begin a major renovation.
Without that nest egg to start, it would have been much more difficult for our congregation to envision what was about a $1.1 million renovation. We added the elevator. We looked at what we needed for the changing face of our congregation. And when we started, some people said, "Elevator? Why would you need an elevator?" And now they get in and push the button and say, "We really like the elevator at our church."
But for Brethren, it's not just how successful your investment is, but how it earns its return. Even as a money manager, BBT promotes values of the Church of the Brethren through its socially responsible investment ministry. Socially responsible investing means three things. First, BBT screens out companies that earn significant revenues from activities that violate historic Brethren values. Second, as a shareholder, BBT works to improve companies' corporate practices through shareholder advocacy, dialogue, and letter writing campaigns. Third, BBT gives members and clients the chance to invest in under-resourced communities through its Community Development Investment Fund. But does investing in socially responsible ways mean reduced earnings? Tim Fallon, BBT's investment consultant, doesn't think so.
We work with a lot of religious clients, and socially responsible people. Investing means different things to different people. And our experience has been that the SRI hasn't negatively impacted performance.
Still, are you really on the right path with Brethren Foundation? Folks in the Atlantic Southeast District asked that question. They invested $100,000 with Brethren Foundation and $100,000 with a major financial advisor for a 3-year period. Terry Grove, District Treasurer, reports that BFI did a much better job of managing and building the assets. The district took the money out of the other company and put it all in BFI. The income supports a large part of the district's work.
Roughly 45% of the district operating budget is from our investments by taking it out. And by taking that, we have been able to not only have the money for our program, but we have grown also the asset.
Journeys have challenges, and as people of faith, Brethren want to be ready, not only in spirit, but in body. Through Brethren Insurance Services, BBT offers long-term care insurance to all Church of the Brethren members, so all can be prepared for the soaring costs of custodial care. Jim and Alice Graybill live in Sarasota, Florida, and are members of the Venice Church of the Brethren. They made a wise decision when they began their long-term care insurance policy in 2011.
Our health was was acceptable, and we passed everything, and we got on the plan, not knowing that this year I would have a heart attack and I have a triple bypass, which at this point I probably would not qualify for the insurance. So I guess you never know what's around the corner. So when you're healthy and when you're well is when the time to look into getting the insurance.
BBT offers other insurance services to employees of the denomination. The Ephrata Church of the Brethren in Pennsylvania provides its staff of 9, including Pastor Galen Hackman, with a full range of services.
Haven't had to use the life insurance yet. Nice to know that it's there. I've never had to use the long-term disability either, and I've had that my whole pastoral career, I think, since I've been a full-time pastor. I have the dental and vision, and I use those every year, even if it's just for routine, cleanings and checkups and the like. So I'm very happy with it.
But there is also preparation before a journey, equipping for the road ahead. At no cost to you, BBT will send an expert to your congregational gathering, district event, or employee meeting to offer a workshop. We also provide these workshops here at Annual Conference. These workshops speak directly to your questions about investing, managing your resources, stewardship, long-term care, and more. Learn more about BBT's workshops and how to request one. Check out this brochure in your delegate packet or pick one up at the BBT booth today. Or join us for the BBT workshops here at Annual Conference. All of the workshops are listed in the Annual Conference booklet. Investments, pension, insurance, these seem to be about money. Is it only your financial journey that BBT joins? Brethren know that God is with us on the journey, but we also believe that as we journey together, God comes to us through our very togetherness. BBT is one of the ways we join one another on the journey, strengthening our ability to care for ourselves and for each other.